Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to explore an important chapter from ancient Indian history, the Vedic period. The Vedic period is divided into two parts. The early Vedic period, around 1500 BCE to 1000 BCE. The later Vedic period, around 1000 BCE to 600 BCE. Let's understand the difference between these two periods in terms of society, polity, and economy. Early Vedic period. The early Vedic period is mainly described in the Rig Veda, the oldest Veda. At this time, the Aryans lived mostly in the Sapta Sindhu region, the land of 7 rivers including the Indus and Saraswati. Society. The society was tribal. People lived in small groups called janas. The family was the basic unit. The father was the head, known as Grihapati. Society was patriarchal and women had a respectable place. There was no strict caste system yet. Society was mainly divided into 4 varnas: Brahmans, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. But it was flexible. People worshipped natural forces like Agni, fire, Indra, rain, Vayu, wind, etc. Polity. The political system was monarchical. Kings ruled with the help of assemblies like Sabha and Samiti. The king was not very powerful. He had to take advice from these assemblies. There was no standing army. In war, common people helped the king. Economy. The main occupation was cattle rearing and agriculture. Cows were considered very valuable. Even wealth was measured in cows. There were no coins. Barter system was used. Things were exchanged for other things. People also practiced crafts like pottery and weaving. Later Vedic period. By the later Vedic period, Aryans had moved eastward towards the Gangaimana Doab. This period is described in texts like the Yajur Veda, Samaveda, and Atharva Veda. Society. Society became more complex and hierarchical. The Varna system became rigid. Birth decided your caste. Women lost their earlier status. They were no longer allowed to attend assemblies or study the Vedas. Large families lived together. Joint family system became common. Polity. The king became more powerful and important. The idea of divine kingship started. The king was considered as chosen by gods. Assemblies like Sabha and Samiti lost importance. Large kingdoms emerged, and wars were fought to capture land. Economy. Agriculture became the main occupation. Use of iron tools increased farming. Trade and crafts also grew. Blacksmiths, potters, weavers, and carpenters became important. People began using coins made of metal like Nishka and Shatmana. Towns and cities started developing. Conclusion. So, to sum up, the early Vedic period was simple, rural, and community-based. The later Vedic period became more complex with kingdoms, caste system, and growing economy. Society moved from equality to hierarchy. Polity moved from tribal rule to powerful kings. Economy shifted from cattle to agriculture and trade. Understanding the Vedic period helps us see how Indian society and culture evolved over time. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Retro Do Reveal for more easy and interesting history videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Jai Hind!